About to start. The levels are kind of high though.
Are they? Talk in.
We are about to start. This level's still kind of high. I don't know which one it is. It's not that one. Oh well, that one was the one that was up, but now it looks like it's both of them. I mean, I am super close to the mic. I'm not gonna be that close. Hang on a second. Let me sit down. Get a kind of idea of where we're gonna be at.
Now they are.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another What the Force podcast live.
What Force?
What?
What Force live?
No. I got it right. I gotta look a little lower third. I got it
Okay,
right this
there you
time.
go. All right,
we're good.
all right. My
So
bad.
again, welcome to another episode, fantastic episode of What the Force Live,
Yeah.
where we make you say every week Fridays at 7 p.m. WTF to all the things that are happening out in the galaxy far, far away. Once again, I am joined by my awesome crew here.
Yeah.
I got the producer / the bruiser, AJ, PJ DJ. On this side, I have our Darth Vader of our universe, the Mad Zach.
Hey, the recording stopped.
Hit OK. You're good. It ran out of room.
Yeah, just on the computer, but it should still be streaming.
It should be live. Yep, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Alright, continue.
I am L.A., your host, and today is a big day. We have a lot of things that came out from D23. Just to give you guys some highlights of what we're going to talk about today. There was a new model, which I know you're excited for because you've been ranting and raving about it.
Super excited for.
New model for Star Wars Land that's going to be out in Disney. There also was the little bit of tidbits from Woody Harrelson, who might have or might not have given away a little bit of tidbits that he probably wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
For the Han Solo movie. We also have BattleFront 2 news, which we're going to get into right away.
Yep.
So I'm gonna set up basically what went down. There was a Reddit user who went ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, not that part.
I just need to show you your beautiful face. Keep going.
What?
You're
Oh,
magic.
oh, got it.
Yeah, you're magic.
Always
you-
working. He's always working. So anyway, there's an open beta that's going to come out in October, between October 6th and 9th.
Yep.
Those who pre-order access 2 days early, which is the 4th, and then we have a trailer that we're going to play. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's go ahead and play that trailer.
Yeah. So we're going to give you guys a little something to watch outside of these beautiful faces right here.
I do live commentary during the trailer. Oh, it's gonna be sick.
All right. So what you're looking at right now is
Actual
some of the-
live footage, not necessarily of gameplay, but renderings of the game. So it looks beautiful. EA, DICE, a few other people. A lot of Clone Wars stuff is what I noticed so far.
Yeah, this looks like the attack on Naboo.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for Darth Maul to pop up here soon. Those droids are
So
so
this
beautiful.
what we're watching right now is not game.
This stuff is.
Yeah.
I mean, first person view,
Okay.
but it's like it's not pre-rendered. This is what.
Oh shit!
Boom.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Yeah.
So
can
basically,
we
your
play?
eardrums might feel
We can't play that
Sorry,
like
no, what-
specific thing.
I want to play Darth Maul.
Oh yeah, Darth Maul's in it. There's
Like if they give me some
no
shitty
doubt about it.
droid with like just a shield and run around with droid the whole time, I'm just like, no.
So EA shared these details in the post on PlayStation blog. Visiting players will be able to take part in the galactic assault on Naboo. There is a massive multiplayer. I feel very doubtful if this is first going to go off without a hit. But a 40-player battle in the streets of B. They show off that in the trailer. They showed it off in the trailer last month. Players can fight either on the side of the Separatist droid army or the Republic clones, with 4 super classes from assault, heavy, officer, and specialist. Players will also be able to control iconic Star Wars heroes and pilot prequel era vehicles during the battle. If you guys watched last week's episode, me, Matt, and AJ were playing a little bit of the first Battlefront, what we mostly didn't like about the game.
Yeah.
One of those things, so we saw Darth Maul, and one of the things that I couldn't stand about the game was that you could just easily pick up and be like an iconic player just from running into something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really hope that's not a thing. I hope you get to earn that right to play as Darth Maul, because if just some random player can run in and just be Darth Maul at the beginning of the game because he got lucky and ran into like one of those icons, that's kind of weird and bad gameplay in my personal opinion. So AJ, what do you think about the trailer and what do you think about the game overall?
I think the trailer looks beautiful. I don't think there's anything we can complain about visually. One thing is, I hope they really change the mechanics overall from Battlefront 1 to 2. Like, we played Skirmish, I think it was, last week on the stream, and it was really tough to grasp what was going on, and when you were kind of just getting beat down, like in 1v1, it was hard to come back from. So I really hope that they kind of change it change it up. If they keep the same mechanics, at least change spawns, because I was playing LA and he was destroying me. So
Yeah, and I should not have. I should not have done that in that game.
yeah,
That
it was
not
just
good
rough.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Zach, I know you're excited.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only guessing because
Well-
of the fuck, shit, fuck.
Yeah. Those are words that come out of my mouth from time to time.
Right.
I've heard that song.
I'm just really excited because it's now they're admitting like Battlefront 2 is going to be canon, and I'm sure it's going to be like a bunch of just like BS in between stories where we saw Rey and like Kylo Ren fighting. Obviously, Darth Maul killed a bunch of droids at some point. You know what I mean? It's not like big story plot lines, but that's the great thing about what Disney's doing with Star Wars is they're just giving super nerdy fans like us like all the stuff in between the lines.
Okay.
And that's what this game is giving us is more of just like, did you want to see Darth Maul kill a bunch of droids on Naboo?
Heck
I
yeah.
dreamt about it.
I mean, I want to be
It might have
Darth
been my
Maul.
first wet dream. Now I get to see it in real life.
That's a
Question for you:
weird dream.
are they going to be able to mix match heroes as what they're calling it? So say you've got Luke Skywalker and Darth Maul fighting each other or whatever, because that can't really happen.
No.
So do you
they're
think
not gonna have that?
in multiplayer, it's depending on what map you are means what characters are alive?
In multiplayer, I'm not sure about, but
Okay.
in the main story, they're gonna show.
They're
like,
gonna have a single player. I haven't heard officially of any kind of single player, but the last one was just multiplayer.
This one. It seems like I thought.
Well, supposedly there's actual story mode this time around.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
story
So
mode.
the story mode, you probably won't see those
and
people mixed
that's
in.
what's going to be canon is
Okay.
the story mode.
Gotcha. I just
Multiplayer,
wanted,
And in the story mode, the majority of the time you're going to play this girl from the Empire, somebody from the Empire,
okay.
and you're hunting down Luke.
Can I play
Awesome.
young Darth Vader, like an Anakin, the teenage Anakin that we saw in the terrible prequels?
No, I don't think they will.
So I can have like the braid and out there just swinging.
No.
No,
I
can't
hate
play that?
sand. Sand gets in my ass cheeks, and I hate sand. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not getting that.
You're not gonna get that. And that's
Nope.
a special DLC character.
No.
No. Speaking of characters, Battlefront 2 went ahead and released something. It was a great segue, wasn't it?
Yeah,
went
it
ahead
was
and
fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, went ahead and released a list of what characters we can
Well,
expect.
they didn't actually release it.
I'm sorry, they did.
Yeah.
It was a Reddit user who's been very good at leaking this information, so we're just gonna take his word for it. Should I credit him? I don't know if we need to credit him.
All right. So, anyways, Reddit user Uninspired Zebra was
Balls
going through the
deep.
reference files of the alpha that he was able to play and got so far the list and features and descriptions of the heroes so far. There are a few not named that EA has confirmed, so they just might not be in the game yet. They're still importing them as of the alpha, but go ahead and list off what we know so far that was in the game files.
So what we got so far is Boba Fett, Han Solo, Leia, Luke, Bosk. Am I saying that right? Bosk?
Which one?
Bosk?
Fourth
Yes,
one down?
boss.
Yeah.
Bosk. Okay. Chewbacca, Darth Vader, of course, Emperor Palpatine, General Grievous, Iden or Eden? Is it Eden or Iden? I want to make sure I get this right, so I don't get killed in the comments.
I don't know.
All right, cool. Iden, so Kylo
Name's
Ren,
Sam.
Lando Calrissian, who I definitely want to play, Darth Maul, Captain Phasma, Rey, and Yoda. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that want to play as Rey. There's going to be a ton of people that's going to want to play as Kylo Ren and stuff
And
like
when
that,
you
so.
win as Captain Phasma, you do get shoved in a trash compactor.
Which is great. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Hopefully, they're gonna redeem her with that comic. So I'm ready to pick up that comic because I want.
Okay, something happened in a comic or might happen in a comic because she wasn't very useful in the
Yeah,
7.
so the Captain
Yeah.
Phasma comic that's coming out, they're explaining like her whole situation. They're supposed to redeem her whole situation, what happened in The Force Awakens, how she got out of the trash compactor, how she gets this like super awesome badass mystical staff thing, and how she's gonna like set up her character going forward for episode 8. So yeah, it's really sad because in the toys and merchandising for episode 7, we thought Captain Phasma was gonna be like a force to reckon with, and then she got like shoved in the trash compactor. So yeah,
Sad for her. But I mean, she's got Game of Thrones to be filming, so
yeah, I know.
gotta
I'd
cross.
be like, who would
gotta
ever
cross
say like,
over.
fuck fuck Star Wars. I'm gonna go do Game of Thrones. At least they make me an empowered woman who actually does something.
So tell us what you think in the comments below. We will definitely get to them at some point in time in the show.
Yeah.
If you like Battlefront at all, which I don't know who those people are. If you're excited for Battlefront 2 and which character you are excited about playing with. While you guys are going and typing that in, needless to say, we are in the wonderful, amazing Nerdvana Food and Spirits, Jason from Nirvana Coffee. This place has everything you could want if you're a geek, nerd, gamer, or just like good food. Come here. They're open. I wish they were open 24/7. Unfortunately, they're not. But they are always on point with their drink specials. This guy right here gets drunk with them all the time. Or if you just want to, eat and have a good time, please come down to Nerdvana here in Frisco Square.
Awesome drinks. Earlier tonight, I drank the old school, which it's like an old fashioned, but with like a little bit of a twist on it. Absolutely love it. Also, the Prestige.
Love the Prestige.
So if you want like a pineapple, fruity vodka drink with a hint of jalapeno, it just kicks you right in the ass with the alcohol and the jalapeno, but then swoops in the also soothing pineapple. If you want that experience down your pants, this is where you get it.
Or in your mouth.
I put it both places. It's fine.
Yeah, that's why he's always messed up. So moving right along, we're going to get into some Han Solo news. So earlier this week, Woody Harrelson was going in and talking about the movie. He may have or may have not leaked a little bit of information about the movie. So basically, he was being interviewed.
Good old Woody.
Good old Woody. Always the Woody messing things up. For his upcoming movie with the Planet of the Apes, he was talking to Stephen Colbert, and he started questioning his role in his upcoming Star Wars film. The character's name is Beckett.
Yep, Beckett.
So
that's all we know.
That's all we know, but we know he's a criminal. He's
the father figure?
It's
for Han Solo.
okay.
So he might be the mentor figure that we
that's the better word.
I need. Yeah.
Like right now, it came to me, but when I was writing the show notes, it's all I could think of. Father figure. So
so definitely mentor-esque type character that he's going to be doing. So Colbert went ahead and posted on Instagram. Right there on your shirt, it says Solo, like a crew shirt, which I think we have an image of.
Yeah, we got an image, not of Woody Harrelson actually wearing the shirt, but of the crew shirt that says Solo right there, Star Wars Solo. So, yeah, it sounds like that might be the title, or at least he said it's a working title of the movie.
So,
why do you get made shirts of that, though?
Well,
a working title.
Okay, you want to talk about Revenge versus Return of the Jedi? It was like Return of the Jedi at first, and then they changed it to Revenge of the Jedi, and then like 2 weeks before the film debuted, Lucas was like, no, that doesn't go with what the Jedi are, so we'll do Return. So like it can be changed very simply right at the last minute.
Shirts are shirts. They're $10 a piece, I guess so.
Speaking of shirts,
for Disney, it's nothing.
If you can notice the shirt I'm wearing right now, this is by a friend of mine who has his own clothing company in Los Angeles. It's Matt LA. You can find him on Instagram, MATTELA. He's in the comment section right now. His name is Jacob. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, I still can't see it, man.
You can't see it? I'll get up.
There you go.
See it? Can you see it,
no.
guys?
No, the mic.
There he goes.
There we go.
Here we go. It's a wonderful shirt. It's amazing. It wraps around my body, real clean like.
Can we get up in there?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. It's. I have to throw it away and burn it now.
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt. So here is the point that I want to make. Do you think Woody Harrelson is going to get fined by Disney for letting go of that information? Because Disney's super tight-lipped about everything. So
I mean, I'm sure there's a.
you really know some repercussions for good old Woody?
No, he wouldn't have gone on set. Like, no, it's just literally. I guarantee you, someone in Disney PR was like, "Yeah, wear it. Go ahead."
Well, I mean, it was an Instagram picture, so I mean, he could have been just like wearing it at like, say, a script reading or something, and taking a picture. I don't know if he's gonna be fined. Might be a little reprimanded and been like, "Yo, what's going on?" What do you think of the title? Actually, like, do you like it? Solo?
I think it's perfect.
I think it'd be the title of like Red Solo Cup, the movie. I don't know. Like, just Solo. I just don't think.
As long as Frank Ocean is providing the soundtrack, because he has a song on his album called Solo. I just want to hear that song while the movie comes in, and then have Frank Ocean and then Donald Glover do like a duet.
I guess, you know what, thinking about it, I don't know what I would name a Han Solo movie. So
I mean, Solo,
yeah,
I really do like it.
That's the only thing I could think of. So yeah, I guess it's.
Where is my
a good
best?
title.
The Han
Watch
Solo
this
movie.
be the working title and then Han be the actual title.
Do you think that they're gonna do? Speaking of the vest, do you think they're gonna do like a hero moment where like he finds the vest and puts it on? They're gonna play like a big crescendo song, or do you think he'll start out with the vest?
No,
I don't think
No,
he'll start
there's
with
no
the
way
vest.
he's starting out.
He's gonna find the vest.
Ooh.
It's gonna be like Doctor Strange and his cape.
I
It's
bet
like
you-
he's gonna find the
I
vest.
bet you this.
It's not
and
like
people who are watching, I want you to remember this.
Doctor
bet.
Strange wasn't doing surgery in a cape. He
Right.
finds a cape later on.
I guarantee you, Woody Harrelson is the one with the vest, and somewhere in between the movie, he either gives it up or he dies and he ends up wearing the vest. Give me some. Give me some.
like it. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. So we're gonna get into the part that this gentleman is probably gonna spend the majority of the time talking about.
That's fine.
You guys are gonna get to know me really well right now.
D23 has finally came. It's not. Is it not? It's over, right?
It started today. No,
Started
no,
today. Okay,
started today.
so
Goes through
started
Sunday.
today. So we're gonna have a lot of news to talk about as the days roll on with the D23. But the biggest thing this man
So
has
far.
been talking about since we
All
started
morning.
the show, since he's come onto the show, is the new Star Wars land and what they're going to end up building. So we have an image that we're going to show you guys.
Yeah, we got several images actually. We're gonna go through a slideshow real quick. And so, at the beginning of D23 Friday, the 14th this morning, they actually unveiled a model of Star Wars Land. They haven't officially named it yet, but
Just
we're
call it
go-
Star Wars.
What else are you gonna
Right.
name it?
Well, I mean,
What, the
Avatar. Avatar was
Uh.
Pandora, the world of Avatar, or something like that. Giving the land a name, and it's probably gonna be like Star Wars somewhere in it, but I don't think they're just gonna call it Star Wars Land. So it looks like a massive area. Both parks are gonna get a 14-acre expansion, which is the biggest expansion in Disneyland ever, like single expansion. So I'm really excited about a couple things in this. Overall, the difference in terrain. You can kind of see a city side and a rural area. You see the Millennium Falcon on screen right now. There's supposed to be a Millennium Falcon ride.
There's not. I don't. When me and you were talking about this earlier, it's definitely not a city that we know of in Star Wars right now. It feels like an original amalgam that they created. You know, it's
Yeah.
not Tatooine. It's not Coruscant.
Right.
It may be passed for Naboo is the closest thing I can see, but that's about it.
Yeah. So I really like the overall.
Which means no Naboo, because it means there's fucking Gungans there. I don't want none of those fucking Gungan bitches hanging out in my Disneyland. Like, no, fuck that noise.
That's Gunganist.
Yeah, I
Is it
fucking
Gunganist?
hate Gungans. Yeah, I fucking hate
It's
them
gotta
all.
be Gunganist.
Fucking hate them all. Fucking, I hate the Gungan people. Fuck those people.
What did they do to hurt you?
Who
hurt you?
They birthed
Who hurt
Jar
you?
Jar. They birthed Jar Jar.
Are all Jar Jar Binks Gungers?
They
Yes.
all look like Jar Jar, and I hate his dumb face and his dumb floppy ears, and get him out of my life.
All right. So
I'm sorry that they hurt you. So
I'm really
much.
I'm
excited
sorry.
about the overall size, the difference in terrain. There are only 2 attractions slated so far, but I think they have room to kind of like expand that attraction wise. I really think there's enough room there. You guys have anything to add?
I still want my suggestion that I mentioned in a couple shows back, where we get to be the 40+ people as Battlefront on Star Wars Land. I don't know why that can't be a thing.
They should
As
have
a
a
giant
Battlefront land
laser tag.
party there. Like, they should have a land set up for Battlefront there. That'd be really
For the people who aren't part of the PC Master Race, can you explain
Okay.
that a little bit?
You
don't know what a LAN is?
I know what it is,
Okay.
but there's people who have. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
So, from the beginning of time, computer creators have gotten their computers together and connected them and brought them together at your mom's basement. And they connected all the computers together, and there's like 6 nerds in one room. And that was the beginning of the origins of a LAN party.
You're like.
It's when a bunch of fucking nerds get together and connect their computers.
You're like,
Love it.
You're like the
Speaking
worst,
of
you're like
nerds.
the substitute teacher for Miss Frizzle. That's how scary that was.
Well, I can't stand up to Miss Frizzle. She rides a fucking magic school bus.
That's true. That's very true.
Which is being played on by Kate McKinnon. Is going to be on Netflix soon. Dick so hard for that.
Thank you for that shameless
No
plug.
problem.
I'm sure Kate McKinnon needed every bit of help that she could. to get that
Anytime
out
I can honestly say my dick is hard for Kate McKinnon is just that's another just a bright spot in my life.
All right. So with the playing Battlefield at Disney,
Yeah.
I really think that
Or a bar.
Laser tag.
there might be a market for that.
There is. I'm gonna keep talking about it until Dave Lasseter sees this video.
Dave Lasseter,
Or
Yeah.
was it? Yeah.
John.
John
John
Lasseter. Excuse
Lasseter.
me. John Lasseter. Sorry.
Dave's his cousin. He's the real guy who
He's
gets
the
shit
one
done.
that gets stuff done.
You're right. He was at that meeting where they like.
Just, I just want like the
Ellie
10-year-old.
knows hit people,
Yeah.
okay?
I just want the 10-year-old Lassiter to see this video and be like, "Oh my God, Uncle Lassiter!" I just imagine that's how he says things. Uncle Lassiter.
Not
Why
Uncle.
don't we do?
If he's Mini Lassiter, not Uncle John.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, you're getting torn apart here.
They're all nerds. So he's gonna be like, "Why don't we do laser tag? This guy with the freckles on this show that nobody watches is got amazing idea. We can do it, and we never have to pay him."
John's like my imaginary brother, David. Tell me about this thing.
I think it's
just
an
want
awesome
my bar.
idea.
I just want me and BC. We want our bar. We want a bar that we can get shit faced, and then
And get
in
thrown
a
out by
cantina. And get drinks. Yeah, I want to see Guido and be like, I want to see, and I want to see some guy dressed as Guido and his character playing it. And I'm like, fuck you, Guido! And I just go like, I hit him in the face, and I get dragged off by cops. And like, I shot first. Like that's what I want. That's all I want on my Star Wars land.
Stormtroopers just kind of carrying you off.
But it's like real cops though. Like Disney's like real cops. If
Disney
you're going
security.
in there, we have to keep the appearance of Star Wars. So real cops put on these Stormtrooper outfits. And so I think it's fake. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck you guys. And then they take off their shit and they're like, no, seriously, you're going to jail. I'm like,
Fuck.
fucking Guido's gonna kill me though.
Man, I owe money to Jar Jar. Don't.
Yeah, don't fuck with me,
They're gonna
man.
put you in a cell with nothing but Jar Jar.
That's what I want so bad. Not to get arrested, but
I'm about to say that's what you want, just to get arrested.
I just want to
Actually,
get
no, fuck
arrested
it.
at
You
Walt
do
Disney
it.
World.
That's the exact scenario I want.
You can do that anytime, but you just want to be in Star Wars when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Prince suggested that it should
I wanna
be
hit
called
on, like,
Galaxy, not Land, which makes sense.
I want to hit on
Star Wars
like
Galaxy.
I want to try to like abduct the slave girl that
Leia.
no one
There's
of them
another one?
not necessarily Leia, but I just want to like get one of the slave girls that what's his name has Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, that's what I meant
Yeah,
when
I
I
just
said
want
Jar
to
Jar.
I want to buy a slave from Jabba the Hutt. Like that's another thing I want, but
That's
I guess like
kind of illegal, but you know.
But we're in Star Wars land. Why can't I buy
Right.
slaves?
Are there still? I thought
It's
they
a
were all
different
free.
country here.
Not if you're owned by Jabba the Hutt.
So you just want a slave girl to
But that might, yeah, sure.
How's
that
your
might
wife
be
gonna
bad
feel
PR.
about that?
And
Yeah.
That might be really bad PR. Like,
I don't
you can
think-
buy slaves at Disneyland. Oh, which, by the way, that did get taken out of the Small World After All ride. Did you hear about that?
What?
There are no Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, they are taking it out of it at Disneyland. We got a Captain Barbossa animatronic that looks so smooth. It's ridiculous.
They also had wenches that were chained up and being sold, and it said wenches for sale. Like
No,
somewhere
it
on
said
there.
buy a bride because Walt didn't
That's-
actually like the word winches in his park.
Yeah.
So buy a bride. And so now they changed it.
Just now they're taking this out. After many years, the executives are like,
1955
It might seem
to
really offensive to
2017.
someone. Yeah, but I bought my bride, and they all chuckle and they go along with their millionaire selves. So eventually, they took it out this year. So
Yeah, I don't think you could do the slave thing. I don't think that's going to be a dream.
that's fine, LA.
What
That's
if
fine.
you could just keep the slave in Disney World and then when you leave it's no longer a slave? So like
Can we
it's
just not
still
have
on-
slaves?
Why
as-
are you taking personal offense to
I'm
this?
not. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
LA's just like, can we avoid slavery?
Can we avoid
at all?
slavery?
Can we
all
not
together?
say that word?
That's fine. I'll
Not-
just go to Dubai where there's real slavery, and I'll just get it real cheap. It's fine.
I don't think
Well,
it's
now you're on
cheap.
record.
Let's be real.
Damn it! No, I'm just kidding. No slaves. Slaves
You
are
can't-
horrible.
you can't be
no,
part of
Star Wars, bad slaves. What's our next? What are we talking about next? Other than the park.
Live questions. So
Cool.
yeah.
So if
This week
you
was a
heard that
short
little
week.
bit of rant, you feel free to grill him about that. But-
like slavery?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a very fictitious part. Like, come on, who doesn't go to Westworld and be like, this girl's my slave? Like,
we're gonna have to
come on.
replace you on the next episode because you're gonna have to get.
We're running out of people, man.
It's less and less. This is gonna be down to.
Prince
the
said they
spring.
need to call it a galaxy, not a land.
Welcome to the
Prin-
podcast.
Prince also
Yeah.
says, I'm against buying slaves. I was just kidding, Prince.
I think
It was
we
a
all
joke.
Universally.
Oh, what's up, Taffeta? Taffeta's joining us. Taffeta, we're doing live questions right now. We just got done talking about D23 and all the new attractions of.
Still haven't met her
Star
in
Wars
real
Land.
life.
You saw
I believe
Taffeta?
she's a real person, but I've yet to meet
Wait.
her in real life.
Taffeta is
We
a
did so
sight
many
to be
podcasts
beholden.
with her.
I love her. What?
Wait, you and I did so many podcasts. You didn't roll with us
it was on
once?
Sundays.
It was on
when
Sundays.
Laugh
Oh,
Angels.
yeah, yeah.
I always missed the boat.
It's
So
okay.
I believe she's a real person. I don't know for sure because my eyes haven't yet.
She's a bot.
She's a bot.
No, Taffeta's very real. Very real.
Thank you for joining, Taffetus. Much appreciated.
So we're doing live questions right now, so go ahead and throw it up in the comment section.
Anything Star Wars?
Anything Star Wars or anything.
Yeah,
right now.
anything at all.
Yeah,
So
we're open to everything and anything.
Well, I mean, not that
I have a
open.
friend who made the shirt. Again, that's Matt Mattela, who made the shirt and did not like Spider-Man. He thought it was a 6.
So you just wanted to throw
Huh?
I just wanted to throw it out there because
the shirt? Like,
I did a dig.
you couldn't be like my friend Jacob.
I did a jab as well as a slight all at the same time. So
No one likes Spider-Man. The movie sucked.
that's for BC. That's for BC's pleasure.
Spider-Man: Homecoming was as entertaining as my 3rd birthday home movie. Like, probably the same amount of
I mean, that's
excitement.
gotta have a lot of nostalgia to it.
Michael Keaton was also at my 3rd birthday, so fuck you. So
I gave it a 10 out of 10, and it deserves every single.
he's
10.
dressed as Batman.
He deserves that 10. Did you see the movie?
Oh,
yet?
Black Panther.
No, I've not seen it.
Prince asking about Black Panther. Fuck the Lakers.
The Lakers are going to be great.
Is Black Panther too black?
Is Black Panther too black?
No,
as,
it's
as a half black person myself. No, I think it's just
No?
the
So-
right amount of black.
So did you
Okay.
see the images released on Entertainment Weekly? that
Yeah, I
they
have
put out?
one. I have one posted on my wall
So-
right now. It's amazing.
It's the one thing I didn't like what they did in Civil War is that they just like his dad died and he's like, I am king now, and it's like, nah, bro. Like, the movie's gonna start out with Black Panther. It's like he has to fight for his crown. He's gonna fight several other tribes of Wakanda, and he has to fight Michael B. Jordan. And I'm sorry, Chadwick Boseman, you were great in 42, but Michael B. Jordan's gonna fuck your shit up. All right, he's Creed. Michael B. Jordan's like, I love that guy to death. And then Andy Serkis coming after you. You have Gollum. It's a great cast.
Okay.
Realistically, they won't
Wait.
win because he's Gollum, but it's a great cast, so I'm really excited to see it.
Okay, I'm lost. I have no idea what's going on.
Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Yeah. Gollum, that actor generally plays a CGI character.
Correct.
What CGI character? Because I've never
He's
seen
not.
him.
He's
no,
gonna be a real person.
He's real in this.
His name is
Okay.
Ulysses Claw.
But he is now head of all Disney's motion capture. Like, he's the head
I
consultant
mean, yeah,
on
no,
all Disney,
I
all motion
totally get
capture.
that. I mean, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
he's playing a villain called Claw.
Claw?
He's a Claw.
And he's
Cloth
also
or
Claw.
Claw?
he's also Caesar
The
in
Claw.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Okay, well, Caesar is the monkey.
Yeah. So
The-
now he's gonna be a
the
real
ape.
person.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna be a real person.
Yeah.
So if you remember back to Age of Ultron, he was selling vibranium. So they're going to get into that.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you
'cause
guys. Okay,
Le'Veon
I'm trying to
agreed
catch
with
up
you
on
about
Star
Spider-Man.
Wars alone right now.
I know. It's a lot
Give
to,
me some time.
It's a lot to take in, but he's still in vibranium. He's one of the only people that knows his way in and out.
Of Wakanda. He's
Of
the
Wakanda.
only human that has been inside Wakanda.
Yeah. There's people there. But
Sorry, he's the only person that's not Wakandan. Like, he's the
There you
only
go.
outsider to get in there.
Right, and
Okay.
and in the movie he cuts off his arm. So I
To
don't
get
know.
in?
No. Ultron meets him to get vibranium from him.
You seen Avengers 2?
Probably not.
Yeah, when it came out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
there's
in
a
it's
scene-
been a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he gets his arm cut off by Ultron, and in the comic books he has like this sound amplifier that's like attached like a bionic
Okay,
arm.
Mega Man got it.
Kind of
Yeah,
like that.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
I don't know if they're gonna do that for the movie. I'm assuming he's gonna get some type of attachment that's probably gonna be vibranium based. I don't know what they're gonna do yet. They've yet to show anything in the trailers. If he's gonna have something that's gonna allow him to fight
But
back.
basically, Michael B. Jordan is like one of the heads of these other tribes, and he
Okay.
thinks he should be the king of Wakanda.
Mhm.
Battles Michael B. Jordan for it. Obviously,
Michael B. Jordan battles Michael B. Jordan.
Sorry, Michael B. Jordan battles Chadwick Boseman,
Okay.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
For it, obviously loses because he's Black Panther,
Right.
and then he breaks Claw out of jail, out
Obviously.
of Shield.
Yeah.
Shows it in the trailer, and then obviously they're like going after Black Panther, and it's the same director who did Fruitvale Station and Creed. That's who's directing this
Ryan
one.
Coogler.
Okay, I know Creed. I don't know Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale
Station
Station
is really good.
It's really good.
Okay.
Ryan
I'll
Coogler
take your
is,
word for it.
He's a very good director.
He's 26 years old, man, and only like 3 years ago he was like at Sundance outside with like CDs of his director's reel, like handing them out to people. And
which
now
normally never works.
Yeah.
and now he's directing Black Panther.
All right, so let's move back to Star Wars real quick. I've got some questions for you guys. Do you
Okay.
think that the May of 2018 release date for the Han Solo movie is still going to stand with the directors leaving and Ron Howard coming in?
Yeah, because the movie was pretty much done when Ron Howard got there.
Okay, but at the same time, Disney didn't like something about it from the dailies coming back. causing them to switch directors.
I think what's been filmed has been filmed. They'll probably have some
I think they're
reshoots.
showing a teaser at D23.
But I think
they have to.
I think it's done. I think it's.
They might have a
it's
sizzle
pretty much
reel,
done.
but do you really think a new trailer?
I think they're going to show a new trailer for. They either have to do it. They're not doing it for The Last Jedi because they're like, we don't need to. I think they're going to do maybe another teaser for Last Jedi, and I think they're doing full trailer for Last Jedi and a teaser for Han. They have to they have to turn this PR train around on Han Solo like right now. Yeah, they have to because it's like up shit creek right now.
Okay, but yeah, it's up shit creek for everybody that has followed it, but the general population, it's like, yeah, I heard a Han Solo's movie's coming out in the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's cool, but everyone who's in on the know are the first people to see the film.
True.
They're the ones telling people whether to go see it or not. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. They
Right.
have to be honest, they do have to please us at some point because we're the ones who go and tell 20 and 40 and 50 of our friends whether or not to go see it.
Right.
Prince
and so
thinks that's going to get pushed back.
And
I think it's going to stay the same.
I agree with Prince. I think that Disney has to watch out for its other films. May of 1977 was the first time that summer had a real blockbuster movie. Star Wars created the summer blockbuster. It used to just be holiday stuff every year, like the big movie came out. And I think Star Wars is big enough to create something new. Disney already has a couple movies slated for throughout the second half of the year. I think an October release would be great. I think that it could really be when there's a lull in movies because it's summer and holiday when the big movies come out. I think it'd be perfect for when a lull. You think that kids going to school aren't going to skip the next day of school or just go in really
We don't
tired
promote
because
skipping school, kids.
No.
I'm promoting
So,
skipping school.
One of the
That's
funniest
me
things
personally.
ever. Funniest story. So, what's his name? Guy's Screen Junkies, a big guy from Houston. Not Andy Signore. He runs
the
Carly, Screen Junkies,
Yeah, he runs
big guy.
Monday Raw.
Oh, I can't remember.
So
his
he
name.
started
Monday Raw, big guy, Screen Junkies. No, okay.
So, anyways, I can't remember his name, but he got married by The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. So he talks about how he literally skipped school to go see episode 1, and he's like, I was the biggest Star Wars fan ever, and he goes, I don't care to see another Star Wars movie ever again. Because
Wow.
he like hates Star Wars because of episode 1. He's like, I'll never watch another one ever again. Then
Okay,
he saw The Force
growing up-
Awakens, and he's like, I guess I kind of liked it, but he's just like, he was so
Force
burned.
Awakens didn't have enough for me.
Yeah.
It really didn't. It
No.
was getting to know the characters, and I think a movie needs more than that. Yes, it's setting up for a trilogy, but I needed a little bit more than episode 4 a second time.
No, Rebels and some of the comics and books have given us way more than, like, literally just the Vader Down series on the comics have given us more lore than everything inside episode 7.
Speaking of lore,
The vampires in Star Wars, in the new Star Wars comics right now, are great.
There's vampires in Star Wars?
Oh, yes, sir.
I wasn't ready.
You are not aware of the vampires? They're literally like
Jacob doesn't want to see the Solo movie.
not like garlic.
Jacob doesn't want to see a lot of things.
They're not like garlic, cross vampires, but they're an alien race
Okay.
who feeds off a life force, and they can
Given
reanimate.
blood?
No, just
No?
off the life force. But they
Okay.
have pointy teeth, and they can reanimate dead people.
Cool.
They can reanimate dead people, and they have pointy teeth, and they drain life force, not blood.
Yeah, a lot of Star Wars fans like hate it. They're like,
So they're
why
like-
is this even a thing?
So they're like Legacy of Kain type vampires.
Pretty much.
The deep cut right there, if you know what I'm talking about. Legacy of Kain's great.
So this week I watched a video on the interwebs,
Mhm.
which I do often.
Is
and
it appropriate to talk about?
Yeah, no, it was on the
Alright.
YouTube, so we're good. So it basically gave every major thing that happened in the Star Wars universe, going from comic book to books, because I don't think there are any books that are lore right this second.
Is it Star Wars Explained? They do a really good job of canon
Star Wars
updates. Yeah.
Explained every
Yeah, they
May
do a really good
4th.
job of canon updates.
That was amazing, and I'm watching it more. We all know I'm the most behind in Star Wars anything, but
Star Wars Explained, Stupendous Wave, Dash Star, and Jedi Council are like the best. Like they're the people
and What
we
the
follow.
Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course.
Yeah, we're the news side of things. They're the lore side of things.
Are we still good on here? Because I can't tell if we're still good right there.
You're good. Let's just finish up with
Yeah.
what AJ Scott. So you watched the canon update. Anything you liked about it?
It kind of put things in perspective that I've seen bits and pieces all over, and I really like it starts 10,000 years before the movies has explained, and explains a lot of the backstory of what's going on with the different types of, because Force-sensitive people have been around in this galaxy for a long time, and so it explains where they're going. And
he's a very in-depth knowledge of Legends, Old Republic. He recently did a video which was amazing. He was explaining, you might like this, of this battle stance. He talked about all the different battle stances that Jedis use, and there's a forbidden battle stance. And the reason why is because it's sporadic. It takes a lot of emotion and aggression to use. And
did Anakin use it?
No.
No?
It was an old stance that the Jedi created, and all the people that majored in that stance or mastered it were turning to the dark side, and they're like, yeah, you have to tap into the dark side to use this this stance properly in this fight form because it's so aggressive and uses emotion. Well, Mace Windu, who was a master
Samuel
of the
L.
stance.
Jackson?
Yep.
What up, guys?
He mastered the stance, but then changed it slightly to kind of take a little bit of the emotion out of it.
Okay.
But he was the only one who learned it. Anakin begged him to use it, teach me the stance. And he's like, this will take the most noble Jedis ever and push them right to the dark side. And he's like, you already walk that line, by yourself way too much, and I can't teach you it. Because it's, such an aggressive fight style. So, that's how nerdy Star Wars
Star Wars Explained gets deep into it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it.
I'm going to have to watch it.
Palpatine used it, and that's the only reason why Mace Windu was even able to beat Palpatine in sword combat, was just because of how versed Mace was in it. If it was any other Jedi, he could not combat it.
Okay.
Yoda was trained in it and knows about it.
And doesn't use it.
But doesn't use it because it's so aggressive. So, but that's why. And then he has a whole nother thing about Sith alchemy, which I actually have the book of all the Sith alchemy stuff. But the person who perfected Sith alchemy was Palpatine and his predecessor Plagueis. So basically witchcraft. They make the Force do stuff they want, and the Jedi are like, you don't make it do stuff you want. It's our buddy. It just kind of flows around us. And the Sith are like, no, I'm going to make the Force do things I want. I'm going to cast spells and make it do what I want. So,
all right.
That's my nerdy rant.
Finishing up real quick, the new cartoon, blanking on the name.
Oh, Force of Destiny?
Forces of Destiny.
Force of bullshit?
You've got 2 to 3 minutes to explain why and how much you hate it.
Oh, so they totally built this up this is going to be great, in between stories of all these strong female characters, and we're gonna give you some little tidbits of canon, move their stories forward and develop their characters.
Nope.
They didn't do any of that shit.
All right, let me real quick explain the first one. So BB-8 and Rey were running through the sands, and some sandworm attacked them, and Rey gave him
a piece of trash,
and now they're friends.
And
that's it.
That's it.
So it's pretty much.
Fair, I called it when y'all brought it up. I was I don't think this is going to work out.
LA's always right. Remember that, guys.
Oh, the Leia.
He's like a woman.
The Leia one. The Leia one's
true.
Leia's where's Chewie? And she goes in the back room of Endor and she
unlocks a door.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking stuck in this ice shit. Oh, there's an abominable snowman. Chewie, run in here! And they shut the door. End of episode. I'm like, what the fuck was that? They're literally, she just was like, Chewie, stop being eaten by a snowman.
Maybe it's for 2-year-olds.
I mean,
Dude,
it
my
probably
daughter would
is.
look at
Disney
that and be
XD.
Turn this shit off.
Yeah, your daughter is well versed in a lot of nerd stuff, though. Let's be real here.
Yeah, she'd be like, so
why is this a thing?
Why did that happen?
Yeah.
So we do have some Star Wars calendars that we can give away.
Yeah. So
anyone who comments below and shares this video, go ahead and DM us, and we will send you one of these great Star Wars calendars.
If you set a comment live,
and
you shared the video,
and then just DM us and say, "Give me a calendar." First 2 people win.
That's right.
Yeah. Starts in 2018, so we have time to get it out to you guys.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds about it. We haven't gotten a question yet.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Leo says, "Watch the language."
Who's Leo?
I don't know. Anybody?
I don't know.
Bueller? All right.
Sorry, Leo. I really apologize.
He's the only really foul-mouthed one in the group.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let it slip.
We're all foul-mouthed, but we try to maintain ourselves.
We restrain
I'm
ourselves.
sorry.
And then Zach, getting drunk at Nerdvana.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Where they allow us to stream. You want to talk about Nirvana and then close us out, LA?
Yeah, we don't have anybody who's going to win the calendar right now.
We're still waiting. If we go,
We got some time. They can DM us.
if they
Slide
shared the
DMs.
video and commented during the live stream, I'm more than willing to send it out.
Cool.
So just
Awesome.
DM us.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank you once again for tuning in to What the Forest podcast live here at Nirvana Food and Spirits. Every week on Friday, 7 p.m. Central, we will get you guys content as best we can. We're trying real hard. Please love us. We only want your love and affection.
Yeah. What?
I just wanted to leave off the awkward pause. On this side, I have our producer, the Bruiser, AJ. Would you please tell the people how they can find you?
You can find me on Twitter at HypeGameBoy. And generally sitting behind a desk doing nothing at all.
All right. And on this side, our other lovely co-star.
So I was just apologizing to Leo for my dirty potty mouth.
Yep.
I apologize. Make sure to tune in every single week. You guys can find me at Twitter at the Mad Zach. That's THAZAK. Nope, totally messed that up.
THA no
MAD.
MADZAK. The Mad Zach. Why are we better at this than you?
I don't know.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
And of course, you can find me on Instagram or Twitter at LA_IZ_GFC. Thanks you once again, and remember, say WTF to anything that happens in the galaxy far, far away. We love you, and goodbye.
Deuces.